It's Homestead Prepper, where we make prepping fun. In this video, we're going to be wishing a happy birthday to a very special person in my life. We're going to be talking about why do we do the things that we do, and we're going to talk about some finances. So stay tuned. All right, if you are new to the channel, we really need your support. We need your help. Please subscribe, like, comment, and if you are new here, also, we are a family of folks that are trying to move and live a lifestyle away from the city, get out of urbania. For those that don't know what that means, that's the urban lifestyle, and move to a more rural, more country living. We just purchased a farm just over a month ago now. I think we closed on December the 7th. So we are excited about life and where we're going. Just made a major change in my life. I quit one of my jobs, which it was a long time coming. You guys can watch that video from yesterday if you don't know that story. And just really excited about new beginnings. Just started a new business. Name of the company is R&J Estates. I've been telling you guys R&J Acres, but it's R&J Estates. And the only reason I even put the memory this morning, I was setting up the business address and the phone number, and I was like, I have messed this all up. Hey Martha, good morning to you. So we just started a new business on actually December the 30th. I didn't want 2020 to pass me by without getting that business started, at least getting the LLC incorporated. So we did that, and I hadn't talked farm with you guys for a while. I just got a new in yesterday, so we got a new batch of 21 eggs. I'm gonna hatch out all brown eggs this time, just to see what the which hens are producing the brown eggs. So we shall see about that. I think I have a good inkling, but I'm not really sure yet. But we'll find out. Also, I think that's about it as far as intro. So let's wish a very special happy birthday. Good morning to, who is that? I can't tell who is exploring. Oh, hey, Michaela. Hadn't seen you in a minute. How you doing? Good to see you, girl. Glad to have you back. Welcome back home. Very special and happy birthday to my daughter. Today is my daughter's birthday, and she is turning 22 today. I know I don't look a day over 30 myself, but this child is turning 22 today. I just got on the phone with her, wished her a happy birthday. She's so conservative with her views. And I don't mean conservative as far as political. I'm just talking about she's just such a good kid. So I we're talking. I was like, what do you want for your birthday? She's like, I want money. I said, I tell you what, cash out me the amount that you wish for, and I'll see if I can't send it to you. And she sends me this ridiculously low amount. Now I had talked to her yesterday. I promised her some money next week for another endeavor and adventure for her. And I was like, why'd you ask that? She's like, well, you already promised me money for blah, blah, blah. I was like, that has nothing to do with your birthday. And this kid, she's always been like this. She's like, well, Dad, I hate asking people for anything anyway. Yeah, I know that. Happy birthday to her. Thank you guys. I'm not sure if she's going to see this or not, but I'm sure if she does, matter of fact, I'll send her the recording so that she can watch it and wish. You turned 48 yesterday. Wow. My boss's son turned 6 yesterday, and my sister-in-law, I don't know what age she turned yesterday. She might be 40 yesterday. So that's amazing. All these birthdays in January. So happy belated birthday to you, Martha. If I had known that, we would have come in and sung to you. But since today is the day after, we'll just do a happy birthday to you now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Martha South. Happy birthday to you. How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? You say you're 48 yesterday. So happy birthday to you. That's amazing. I had no idea, because you guys know when y'all tell me your birthdays, I try to go in and put them on my calendar, and then we will do a celebration for you. Some kind of, when I reset my phone, it went back to the factory resets. So I'm about to go off into my Google Calendar on the laptop and see if I can't retrieve all you guys' birthdays again. So we're also turning over something new again. I'm going to try next week to start a consistent schedule. 39 again in November. I understand. So I'm trying to figure out me a consistent schedule because I need to start coming in the evenings and doing some lives with you guys, so we can just talk about some current events and some things that are going on. And I have not yet been able to do that. We're adjusting to the farm life, you know. It was a great day. Spend it with my kids. That's always a good day. It's always a great day when you spend time with your children. Always. My kids came down for Christmas, and we had a great time. Only one was missing. Well, only two missing. That was Janice, the oldest, and then Tamara, who is in Mississippi. So I missed those two immensely. Janice is my stepdaughter. I inherited her through my first marriage, and Tamara is my child down in Mississippi that I don't even know. So Tamara, when you see this, babe, reach out to me. I've been trying to connect with you for years, and I'm putting personal business out again, y'all. It's all good. So let's talk about. All right, we wished her happy birthday, and I said we're going to talk about why do we do the things we do, and we're going to talk finances at the same time. Because to answer the question, why do we do the things we do, is because of finances. Y'all do realize that, right? We do it, and a lot of people say, well, I do it out of love because I love my family, blah, blah, blah. But when it boils down to it, we're doing things, especially the things that you don't like, for the pay that you're getting out of finances. We live in the most capitalistic society in the world. We live in a place where if you don't have no money, you don't have no honey. If you don't have no finance, you don't have no romance. Can I get a witness, right? And it's just incredible that we live like this. You know, a lot of folks in the world don't live where they're chasing a dollar all the time. Now, of course, that's our currency. But do you guys realize that a lot of the rest of the world, they don't live like this? They just live day to day, and they're like, hey, I'm gonna eat me some coconut, drink me some coconut water, and eat me a couple of mangoes, and I'm gonna enjoy the sun, smoke me some ganja or some weed, and I'm just gonna let my dreads just air out or whatever. Or, you know, they just like, hey, I'm gonna go out here on the farm, gather my eggs, and we're gonna have breakfast, and we're gonna sit around and drink some coffee, and I go out here and plow the field, or if it's in the wintertime, I go out here and shovel the snow or whatever you do in the wintertime on the farm, which is still a lot of work. Even in the wintertime, I have been finding project after project after project. It is crazy. And we have a small farm. I can only imagine somebody who has 10, 15, 20, 30, 100,000 acres. Oh my God, you're always working. And that's why in farm life, you normally work from sun up to sundown because you got to get it in. You got to get that time in. Anyway, I digress. But we do the things we do for money. Anybody disagree with that? If you disagree, say it now. So, because of that, there are some root traits that you need to develop. There are some characteristics that need to start happening if you're going to start getting ahead. Not only in this country, in this world, in this life, but with your prepping as well. And I have been on you guys, and I've been talking about this since I started this channel. If you are working, figure out a way to either get you a side hustle or a second job, and or both. Okay? Y'all notice I did that, right? If you're working, that's one income. Get you another job, that's two incomes. A side hustle, that's three incomes. Okay? Three incomes. Can you imagine? Now, I know you have to spend some time away from your family. It's going to cost, time. But this is only for people who want to get to the next level. Only for people who want to get to the next level. It's not going to fall out of the sky. There's no pie. There's no ships coming in unless you send ships out. It just doesn't happen that way. It doesn't work that way. And some of us are living in a fantasy world, in a false society in our minds, where we think and believe and hope and trust that if we pray enough. All right, looks like we was buffering there. All right, I'm live. Hopefully I'm live. So some of us live in this fantasy world where we're like, okay, well, if I just don't do anything and I just sit around and believe, then things are just going to happen. Well, even with having faith, there's a measure of labor and work that has to be accomplished with that. And even, if you believe in the scriptures, the book says faith without work is dead, right? So put your hand to the plow. Don't be afraid to step out, even if you have a hobby. I know a lot of you guys can. I need to consider a side hustle. A lot of you guys can. A lot of you guys have information that you can pass to people. A lot of you guys can write courses. All you guys are great cooks and bakers. I mean, consider opening or starting and do it as a hobby and just see if you can make money. If you love to bake, I have my niece, my only niece, well, my only blood niece. This young lady, I think she's 14 now. She started a baking business last year. And I ordered some cookies from her just because I'm her uncle. Damn cookies I ever ate in my life, and they're all organic. They're made from scratch, and I was so impressed. Matter of fact, I need to make another order with her. I was so impressed with this young lady's not only work ethic, but her baking ability. Some of you guys have the same traits or characteristics inside of you. They just need to come out. See, more potential, listen to this, more potential is in the graveyard than any place else. The worst thing I believe that anybody could say about me when I died was, God, he had so much potential. I think Les Brown says it best. I think he says something like, live full and die empty, something like that. And what that means pour yourself out. Give yourself to the world. And if you give yourself away enough, and the scriptures even say that, give and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, shall men give into your bosom. I get so many blessings by people seeing me and seeing my work ethic and seeing what I do and like, you know what? I'm going to bless you. I see what you're doing. Allow me to bless you. And I used to be like, oh, no. But then I realized when I don't receive somebody's blessings from me, I'm blocking their blessing. So in order to be a good receiver, you got to be a good giver too. That's why I give so much information on this channel. Every time I learn something, anytime I find out something, anytime I figure out a way to make some more money, I'm always telling you, how many times have y'all heard this? Hey, email me if you're interested in mining. Email me if you're interested in learning more about Bitcoin. I have a course, that will teach you the beginnings, the middles, and the ends of Bitcoin. Because a lot of us don't understand cryptocurrency. It's here to stay, y'all. It went from 10,000 this summer. It's over 30,000 now. And it's been up to 41,000 per coin. And some experts are saying it's going to be 500,000. I know I'm digressing, but I just felt like that was a good infomercial for my courses that I sell. So if you're interested, email me at plantbasedhomesteadprepper@gmail.com, and I will be glad to send you a link so you can explore some information about either learning more about Bitcoins or mining Bitcoins. I would encourage you to start looking into mining Bitcoin. Encourage you to do that. Because think about it. And I know I'm getting totally off the top. Well, this is all finances. Think about it like this. Would you rather own gold or would you rather have a gold mine? Answer now. This is a poll question. Would you rather own gold or would you rather mine gold? I am growing my silver stack. Some kind of way I got interrupted. I don't know what, and the phone just went white screen and crazy. All right, I'm growing my silver, and BCRX stock has almost doubled. I don't have Bitcoin yet. You have not missed the boat. So email me, Michaela, and I will be glad to send you some information about mining Bitcoin. You can get started for as little as a few $1,000s, okay? and it really does kind of pay for itself after probably 10 to between 10 to 12 months. It pays for itself, and then you're like making pure profit. Now, if you do it like I did it, now I'm gonna explain something to you guys. Some of you guys will agree, some of y'all would disagree, most of y'all would disagree. So I've been listening, I've been learning a lot from Robert Kiyosaki. For those that don't know Robert Kiyosaki wrote the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He also created the game Cash Flow. He talks about in his books the cash flow quadrants, which is the only 4 ways to earn money, which is, you know, being an employee, being self-employed, being a business owner, and being an investor. Fortunately for me, I'm all 4 of them right now. Actually, I'm more of employee, self-employed, and investor. Not really, well, kind of in business. Yeah, I'm in all 4 quadrants. But it's taken me years to get there. So, I forgot my train of thought, but we're talking about Bitcoin mining. What was I about to say? What was the point I was trying to make? Anyway, if you rather be, you know, own gold or mine gold, if you rather own gold, then this is not for you. If you rather mine gold, and see, we don't have to talk about the perceived value of gold and silver. We already know that's been around, still the test of time. But think about it like this: Bitcoin has been around for 11 years now. If it was going to go anywhere, and I thought about this the other day, I could have been a Bitcoin miner 11 years ago when it first came out. If I had only taken $100 11 years ago and bought $100 worth of Bitcoin then, if I had only done that, I wouldn't have this channel, because I'd be a multi-millionaire. Multi-millionaire. You can't crawl with spilled milk. You cannot. And if I had invested 1,000, oh my God. Even if you just think, if you had invested $1,000 on Bitcoin when it was $1, you would have 1,000 Bitcoin right now. 1,000 times 30,000 is how much? A lot of money. Just a brain. Hey JK, how you doing? Good to see you. Glad you're here. Thank you for checking in with us. Anyone have time machine? I know that's right. If anybody had a time machine, Lord have mercy. Yes. Thank you for the happy birthday. Who was saying that? Is that Jean? I can't see the names. Makes sense. Okay, yeah, it does make sense. So when you're mining, you're earning a little bit of Bitcoin every day. And for those that don't understand, Bitcoin can be broken into like 1,000,000 pieces. It's kind of like the dollar can be broken down into 100 pieces. The Bitcoin can be broken down into 1,000,000. It could be like 0.000182 Bitcoin. And that could have a perceived value of, let's just say $17.98 USD. So just because, listen, just because something is new to you does not mean it's not profitable to everyone else and to yourself. It's just like Bob Proctor talks about in The Secret. You probably don't understand electricity, but you use it every day. So just because something is out there that you don't understand, don't turn your nose up to it, because it could be an opportunity for you to get rich. Literally, for you to get rich. And I know some of you guys that, you know, that have started following recently. I know you guys are some of the guys that came in. And when I say guys, I mean guys and ladies that came in from that video I did that blew up that day that Bitcoin went. I think it was going over 30,000. It was Saturday, like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I know a lot of you guys came in then. So I know a lot of you all are on the Bitcoin crave. I already know it. Y'all like craze. Yes. All right. Bitcoin. BTC. And I'm there too. And I don't think we've seen the highs of the year this year. I really believe Christ can bring opportunity with it. Yes, it can. And think about it also like this. How many more stimulus checks is the government going to check? I mean, it's going to send. And think about this, for every stimulus check that everybody gets, that's more debt that we're getting in, which means more inflation, which means it's going to cost more for the normal items that you normally buy. I look at Bitcoin as an insurance to my dollar. I look at Bitcoin as an insurance because, see, where my dollar is going down, my Bitcoins are going up. 100 sats in a Bitcoin. I don't understand what Sats is. Oh, that's Mr. Owens, Miss Owens, Mr. Owens, 100. I don't understand. Spell it out for me. Everybody knows them well. Those have been following me. Y'all know I'm terrible with acronyms. 1 million sats in a big. Oh, okay. I get it. Yes, yes, yes. 1 million. Yeah, you can break. In other words, you can break a Bitcoin down into a million pieces. That's what that means. So it's more versatile. And like I said, as your dollar goes down, Bitcoin is rising. Bitcoin is going up. Let's say you had $5,000 in the bank 6 months ago, right? And let's say you had $5,000 worth of Bitcoin. Which one has more buying power right now? Can't stay. Have an awesome day. You too. I think I need 2,000 checks from Uncle Sam. $2,000 check from Uncle Sam. We all do. Hey, I'm all for it. If you're gonna keep printing money, print it and send it to me, because I'm about Bitcoin. Okay. And Ethereum. Don't let me forget Ethereum, because I called out Ethereum that Saturday. I said, yeah, I think Ethereum's gonna pop next. And I took like, well, put it this way, I bought an Ethereum, and I'm so happy I did. Ran above 1,000. I think when we was talking about it that Saturday, I believe it was like 700 and something. I can't remember what that something was, but it was like 700 and something dollars per Ethereum. And I was like, yeah, we can probably wake up tomorrow or later on the day. And y'all go back and watch the video. I was like, yeah, we can see $800 Ethereum today. Next morning I woke up, it was over 900. Then it went over 1,000. It hasn't gone below 1,000. So, you know, and even though a lot of critics are like, oh, you can't see Ethereum, you can't blah blah blah, you can't touch it, or you can't touch a Bitcoin. Well, the only reason that you believe in USD is a perceived value. That's the only reason you believe in it. So, and that's all currency. Whereas, anyway, I don't want to give a whole lecture about Bitcoin, you know, because it could crash tomorrow and be worthless, but your dollar could too. Now, let me ask you guys a question. Which one in the next 20 years do you think is more likely to not have the buying power that it has now? The US dollar or Bitcoin? Which one do you think in 20 years will have lesser or fewer buying power? I don't know if I'm asking the question right, as it has right now. Which one? Bitcoin or USD? I have my vote in my head. I don't want to sway you guys in your votes, but I would love to know what you're thinking. Vote now, please. So we're almost at our destination. I'm going to end the live here in about a minute. If you don't get a chance to vote, come back in on the replay and vote, because I don't know how long the delay is now. And I don't even know if we're still live, because I've had so many challenges on this live. But I'm going to go ahead and start closing. Now, if Satoshis, thank you. I couldn't remember what it was called, and yes, it is called Satoshis. Thank you for that. That's Andrew. Thank you, Andrew. Andrew seems to be an expert in BTC, or has definitely done some research and done some homework. So thank you for that, Andrew. Yep, Satoshi Sats. I was like, and I'm still learning. I don't want you guys to think I'm a Bitcoin expert. I am not even close. But I am making money. So Michaela says Bitcoin will likely have more value. I agree with you. So if that is the case, and if you know there's a finite number of them that you will ever be able to have, why not try to collect them and mine them at the same time? And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to collect as many as I can. I'm trying to mine as many as I can. And I'm trying to get rich doing it. And I know some folks are like, well, you know, if bread goes up to where it's like 10,000 per Bitcoin, then what you gonna do then? Well, I hope I have 100 trillion Bitcoins. Bingo. That's how you get over inflation. You just have more. So anyway, guys, thank y'all so much for being here. Thank you for humoring me enough to give me a space and your listening ear to watch, listen, hopefully learn, be inspired and motivated to do something different and to change your life. So I want to thank each and every one of you. As always, I send y'all some love, just in case nobody hears you into today, okay? Y'all be blessed. I will see y'all next time. Take care.